I know this is racing with coffee, man, but tonight we're having Mountain Dew for some prep for tomorrow's race. Cleaned my tires already. Simple Green, some Dawn dish soap, and a brush I got from Harbor Freight. Last week it was too wet for some tire prep, but this week he tarped the corners and I'm going to throw some clay on the straightaways to draw out that moisture. So we got our tires cleaned with Simple Green, some Dawn dish soap. We're using some Papa Willys blue top. It was $10 at the track. Never ran prep before. So, and last time I tested it, three Sundays ago, it was doing pretty damn good. It was dry, hooking up, everything. Had the car set up for that condition, and it was just wet Friday night. So hopefully this Friday it'll be a lot drier. This tire prep and cleaning your tires will help. They were still pretty sticky after I was cleaning them with some glass cleaner from work. You know, like them, these soak for about 5 minutes and then wipe off the excess from all of the videos I've watched. Which has been a pretty good combo. Tomorrow night's going to be the last race for Milton Dirt Oval here in Milton, Florida. It's going to be a toy drive, Toys for Tots situation. You bring a toy, you get half off on your race submission. But I run 17.5 buggy. I'm running a Team Associated sr10 chassis, a Hobby Wing just stock 17.5 turn motor, which has been real good. I've been top 3 and 4, well, top 3 in the class lately. Although last Friday night, transponder took his shit. So placed 4th out of 4. One guy was working on another car, so it would have been 5th out of 5. But we're just gonna let these soak in for 5 minutes ish. We're getting nice Papa Willys. Not sponsored. Never used it before. I was just like, well, the other guys that I went up to Little Cochran with was using it pretty heavily, or the Hillbilly Fast one. Because it smelled like bubblegum. I think that's Hillbilly Fast. Milton Dirt Oval Special Blend bearing elixirs all around. Traxxas 40 weight in all my shocks. Haven't touched my shocks since Cochrane. Me and a buddy rebuilt the rear ends. But this is my sr10. Heath Allen on Facebook made me this 3D mounted fan mount. I did have to modify it. Yeah, Hobby Wing just stock motor and ESC with the fan. I don't know how well this mount's gonna hold up for the fan, but hoping well. It'll only have one race on it. After this week's race, I'm gonna have Milton Dirt Oval go through the transmission. I just don't trust myself enough to do the transmission yet. Trying to find all the speed I can out of this. When I went up to Little Cochrane, I posted the mains I recorded after mine. I entered in the novice because I was still a half second slower than, or not half second, about, I was half off the pace. I think I was putting down a 5.8 and everybody else was putting down like a 5.3 lap time. And I'm still new. This was my setup for when it was wet. Got one spacer on the left front, two on the right front, two more on the right front, or right rear, just to kind of help that car sit down. I have my shocks angled in. If you can't tell, there's another hole right here. Some people run them there. I found out this is better, and Bobby at Milton Dirt Oval has helped me a lot, explaining it to me and getting my shock tower straight up. And I can run a modified front shock tower. I'll probably start looking at those next year. Since this year's already over, we got one more race tomorrow. But that's gonna be it. A little bit longer on drying these tires out. Wipe them down. And then just a couple more minutes. But this will be this video, and next year I'll start doing the teardown and show you everybody how I got my setup. I've seen sprinters, I've seen custom works setups. Not really a 17.5 buggy setup, so this is to help me, help you guys. I'm not going to ask for likes and subscribes after this video. That's all up to you. Now, let's wipe these tires down. I'm not going to put them in a Ziploc bag. I got one set in a Ziploc bag I didn't touch. That right front's gone. From Little Cochrane, that track was high grip. But I placed 6th in the B main at Little Cochrane in the novice class. Overall. One of the drivers I went up with, Milton Dirt Oval, placed 2nd, and the other one got top qualifier. Matt Julian and Tanner Mosley. Great drivers. But I'm still learning. I wasn't ashamed. I wasn't frustrated with it. Had some good wrecks. Didn't get it recorded. But all part of the sport, right? Alright. Got the tires all cleaned up and tacked up. Now, nothing is loose. Got a new transponder for the race. So, battery's already charged. I hope this helps somebody. I kind of like this setup. Might try to figure out how to change this front bumper and shock towers next year. Just for the way I like it. And possibly the rear towers. That way they're just standing up a little bit more straight. If you do know which ones I could use for an sr10 team associated, link in the comments. I'll be willing to buy. But have a good night.